Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you today about building your teams. Many of us are recruiting and starting to build our teams, and we find ourselves as leaders being frustrated with what our new team members are doing. Sometimes they're not reaching their potential. You know they have so much greatness in them and they're not reaching that potential. Sometimes people are just giving you excuses. Sometimes people are just dropping off. And it can be frustrating as a leader because when you get a new recruit, you want them to succeed. You want them to have a successful business and find happiness in their unique journey. So I want to let you know that this is normal. It's normal to have different personalities and people join for different reasons. In fact, it's really sad, but 3 out of every 5 that join will quit within a year. So it can be very frustrating, but it's okay. It's normal. 80% of our business is done by 20% of our team. So as a leader, you want to spend 80% of your time on the people who are really working their business, so you can be a support for them and guide them and really help them. You still have 20% of your time left for people who can be a struggle. And that's okay. We're here to help them. We're here to help everybody. But just don't have all your time as a leader be sucked in to people who are not being productive, because after all, this is a business and we are in a business to make money. Okay, so in order for you to understand personalities and recruits that can be part of your team and how you can identify what kind of personality they are and how you can lead them, I am going to share a little story with you. Don't we all love stories? It is the story of the 5 Little Piggies. This is the little nursery rhyme you used to do with your kids, or as a kid. So, this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went to the market is the person who joins, who has so much passion, so much drive, very energetic. They hit the ground running and they're out of the gate. They're the people that don't really need a lot of direction, kind of point me which way to go and I'm off to the market. Those are some go-getters. Those are great people to have on your team. And that would be the first pig. Ready? This little piggy stayed home. So this is the person who joins, sells to their initial friends and family, and then is afraid to venture outside of that box. They're afraid to get out of their home. They're afraid to get out of their comfort zone. And so they're the people that are like, oh, I sold to my friends and family, and now I don't know where to do. I have no one else to sell to. I'm just kind of stuck. So people that will not get out of their home, your job as a leader is to help them branch out, help them to understand that they can get out of their comfort zone. Some of them will get off their tush and get out the door and start working, and some of them refuse. Some of them will just stay home. So that will be the next piggy. This little piggy had roast beef. These are incentive-driven team members. These are people that there's a trip incentive. Well, guess what? They're earning it. They're going to do whatever it takes to earn that. There's somebody who's driven by something. So as a leader, it's your job to find that roast beef. Find what it is that drives them and help use that as an incentive to push them in their business. This little piggy had none. Oh, look how sad it is. It's so sad. This little piggy had none. This is the person that joins and doesn't even open their kit. This is the person who never gets started. 3 months in, has still at 0, doesn't return your calls, really not interested. This is the one that I just kind of don't understand. Why did you spend $99 to join if you're doing nothing? So this is the one that there's really not a lot that you can do. They're going to cancel in 3 months, and it is what it is. You can try to reach out to them, but I would say this is a piggy that you don't want to waste too much time on. This little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. Okay, so this is the piggy that is the constant complainer. The negative always has a reason why their life is miserable, always has a reason why their business is failing, constantly calling to complain. The drama piggy. This is one that I do not have time for. I'm sorry, I just don't have time to listen to the complaining. This is one that can really suck you in and drag you down if you're not cautious. So as you're working with your team and you're growing your team and you're leading your team, I want you to remember these 5 little piggies. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. As you identify these team members and you understand how to lead them, it will both help them in a direction where they need help, and it will also save time for you so that you aren't wasting time in an unproductive way. I just want to say thanks. Get out there, work with your teams, and enjoy. Bye.